Log in to Lulu with the username and password from Austin. Click My Projects and search for your title to double-check there isn't already an ePub. For this tutorial, we're going to pretend Our Stories doesn't already have an ePub. Click on the book title and scroll down to download the PDF for the interior text and the cover if it has one. Hit Ctrl-A to select all the text and paste it into Notepad or an online plain text converter. This nukes or unformats all the text, removes all pre-existing styles, images, headers, footers, and page numbers to make reformatting easier. Navigate to View and switch to Web Layout mode. Since ebooks are made to be reflowable rather than have a set number of pages like a print book, this will make it easier for you to visualize the final layout on an e-reader. Delete the library cataloging and publication information. An ePub will never sit on a library shelf, so it's kind of useless. Lulu will auto-generate a table of contents, so remove that as well. If your book has an index or refers to certain page numbers, delete that. Click the Pilcrow symbol to show all formatting symbols. Don't worry, these symbols will not be in the final copy. They're just there so you can make sure you don't have any extra paragraph breaks, spaces, or tabs in your document. Lulu will automatically remove extra paragraph breaks or spaces, but to be extra sure, hit Ctrl-H to bring up the Find and Replace window. Typing circumflex T into the Find What and leaving Replace blank will remove all tabs in the document. Double-check your document for any leftover page numbers, headers, or footers, and remove them manually. Paragraph styles are found on the Home tab. Increase your window size if styles aren't visible. Select the Styles pane to open a flyout window. Use the drop-down tab to select Modify Style or New Style. Note that Word keeps the original names of default styles, although the actual styles can be adjusted. Choose appropriate font style, size, etc. as desired. Note that Lulu only accepts the fonts Times New Roman, Garamond, and Arial. The minimum font size is 10 and the maximum size is 18. Make sure your font color is always set to automatic. Do not use space or tab to make paragraphs. E-readers will not separate paragraphs reliably with these keys. Instead, use the Enter key. Unfortunately, line breaks, hyphens, and such are transferred into the plain text. The document must be reformatted to eliminate extra spaces, line breaks, and hyphens. Often, ligatures are not read and transferred into plain text, and these must be added back manually. Page numbers, headers, and footers must also be manually removed and line/paragraph breaks adjusted. A shortcut for dealing with hyphens is to use Find and Replace by pressing Ctrl+H and putting a hyphen with a space behind it in the Find What box. Nothing should be put in the Replace box, and then you can click Replace All. This feature can be used to quickly fix recurring issues with the text. If a lot of words in your doc got broken apart by random spaces after the nuke, go to Review in the toolbar and check Document to quickly sift through all of the messed up words and fix them. Separate paragraphs by pressing Enter once and adding a line indent. On the same paragraph pop-up, under Indentation, set first line between 0.25 inches to 0.5 inches. Do not add spacing before or after the paragraph. Use the block paragraph style, where you press Enter twice to separate paragraphs, once to end the line and the second time to create a blank line to separate the paragraphs. On the same paragraph pop-up, under Indentation, set first line to 0.01 to avoid Lulu conversion glitches on e-readers. Add 6-point spacing below each paragraph. The only way to have paragraph breaks, spacing, and indents in an ePub is through styles applied to each paragraph. Paragraph styles also determine the table of contents that Lulu generates for ePubs. Heading 1, Heading 2, and Heading 3 are recognized by the Lulu converter to make the ePub table of contents. Heading 3 might be hidden, so go to Options under Styles and change Select Styles to Show from Recommended to All Styles. Headings have to go in sequential order from Heading 1 to Heading 2 to Heading 3. You can have multiples of one style of heading following each other, like Heading 1, Heading 2, Heading 2, but you can't skip Heading 2 when going from Heading 1 to Heading 3, e.g. 1, 3, or else you'll get an error from Lulu when you upload the file. Select your heading or paragraph, then click on which style you want to apply. You can use bold by pressing Command+B, italics by pressing Command+L, or underlined by pressing Command+U manually without creating separate styles for these, or adding to a style unless desired. However, you cannot change font size, alignment, etc. unless it is changed in the paragraph style through the steps listed above. Assign a new ISBN number for the book via collectionscanada.gc.ca. You will receive the login from Austin. Navigate to Manage Logbook, then to Assign New ISBN. Add or replace the existing ISBN number in the text file. Note that all versions of the book must have their own ISBN number. The same ISBN number cannot be used for both a print book and an ePub book. Before you upload to Lulu, make sure the author names match exactly on the cover, copyright, and Lulu metadata, which you enter when creating a new project. Editors, translators, and other contributors noted on the cover must be added under the author when uploading to Lulu or removed from the cover. Make sure the title on the ISBN, book cover, interior file text, and Lulu book title all match exactly. Add your name to the copyright information, i.e. typeset or designed by blank. Note that this does not get added to the cover or author section of Lulu. Delete any spaces before the first title of the interior file. Make sure it is set to heading 1, as Lulu will use this first line in the contents page. First, create a new ePub project. Input the title and authors. Note that the editors, translators, and other contributors must be listed here if they are listed on the book cover. Their roles do not need to be noted. Remember that the title must match the title assigned to the ISBN number and that the book is going to be sold. Input the assigned ISBN number. Enter Austin's personal information where required. Upload the Word document file, save, and continue. Check that the table of contents is correct. Note that the first line of the file, book title, must be in the heading 1 paragraph style, otherwise unknown will show. Add the cover design via background and pictures. The minimum size for the cover image is 612 by 792 pixels, or 450 by 666 for PDF ebooks. This is also the proportion that Lulu will stretch the image to, so cropping the image to this proportion in Photoshop preserves the image from being stretched. Remove Lulu's default cover text. Make the image. Add metadata for the description and copyright to Golden Meteorite Press. these books will have a standard copyright license. Set the price of the ebook. Currently, it's $6 for an ePub and $15 for a print book, but confirm these prices with Austin. All distributors except Amazon Kindle should be selected, unless the book is in a language other than English. In this case, only Lulu will be selected. Download and view the ePub interior file to confirm that formatting is correct and images are all present.